It's New Year's Day. Well, not technically, it's actually early in the morning on January 2nd. But anyway, to me, it's still like January 1st until I go to bed. And the trailer for A Quiet Place 2, the official trailer, finally came out today. Now, it was announced a few days ago, I don't know, maybe a week or more ago, that it was a teaser, just saying that the official one was going to come out. And there wasn't much in the teaser, just enough to give us a little tease. So I've been looking forward to watching this all day. I haven't been able to get around to it until just now because I've been busy. So let's go ahead and check it out. Part 2. Quiet Place. I hope the audio is loud enough. Okay. Oh, so is this going to be like a prequel-ish?
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mom. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I was not expecting that.
It's okay. We're okay.
Jump scare.
Where? Mom? Oh my God.
Is that the kid from Stranger Things? Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Wow. He sounded like the kid from Stranger Things. No, it's not. Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
Oh.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
You don't know, do you? Oh, I do. The people that are left, they're not the kind of people worth saving.
Okay. March. Okay, I was trying to figure out, I'm looking to see if they have a cast list. No, I was trying to figure out, there was this guy that it kept showing, and I kept thinking it was Anson Mount, but then if that was the same guy that she was talking to, that guy didn't look like Anson Mount, so I haven't heard who is in this, this movie, beyond obviously knowing that Emily Blunt and the two kids who played her kids are in here. So this trailer is looking pretty dang good. And so obviously, you know, this reminds me of things like zombie apocalypse movies. Let's say The Walking Dead. You've got the danger of the zombies, but that's not really the only danger. And in some cases, that's not really the main danger. Now, this is a little different, obviously, because these creatures are different. But, you know, so in cases of The Walking Dead, some of the biggest dangers are fellow humans. And you would think, well, I mean, you would think that in a time like this, people would pull together, but no. When society collapses, which, you know, I've felt, well, I wouldn't say always, because I would say not always, but when I became more aware of just things around me and what a delicate balance we walk, it's like we're just a hair away from societal collapse. I've mentioned this before in one of my other videos, but just and it wouldn't take much. Complete collapse of the grid, and we would descend into complete chaos is what would happen, because we're not equipped. Our society is not equipped with living without these sorts of things. So, the only group of people that would really be okay in a time like this, like let's say if our grid goes down, would be, like the Amish people. They'd be just fine. Then the whole world would descend on them and try to take over their places. Anyway, okay, I digress again. But so this kind of makes me think that this is the avenue that part 2 is going to take. I only saw the first one time. I don't have a clear memory of there being a lot of conflict with other human beings in that movie. And I feel like I should probably rewatch it again before this one comes out. But I don't remember that being the case. So I'm thinking that maybe this, in addition to the danger of these creatures, that it's also going to, show us the dangers of people. But in a case like this, when it's not, I've compared this to, the collapse of the grid, right? And how society would just completely fall apart. But in a case like this, where you've got this strange entity killing people, you would think that humans would definitely band together, right? It's always seemed so crazy to me that they would want to, that they would be at odds at each other the way they are, and that they would just act like this towards their fellow human when they've got this common enemy that they need to try to survive. That's always just blown my mind, but it's so common in movies and shows like this because that's human nature. And that's part of the scary, absolutely terrifying thought of things like this when society collapses, when it's apocalyptic stuff is going on, dealing with, your fellow human beings who many of them are not very good human beings. So, this to me definitely adds a layer of complexity to the story, and it's looking like it's really good. I just wonder if her husband directed this one as well. I know he directed the first one, but I wonder if he's coming back for this one. That's something worth checking out because I never really checked that out before I watch this. I very rarely check out a lot of stuff before I watch it. Consequently, sometimes I have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, but that's okay. That's just the way it is. Anyway, okay, I was liking this trailer. I did start to recognize that it was getting a bit long about the time when she ran into that warehousey looking thing or whatever it was, and then the scene after that where it shows her talking to him. They're together and he's talking to her about, saying that there's not many people left or whatever before when they're showing the baby in the little case and it had the little oxygen mask. About that time I was starting to feel like this has gone on a bit long, but it wasn't a feeling of irritation or annoyance or anything like that because I was completely captivated the entire time this trailer was going on. I think it was very effective in that regard. It's just I started to notice it was long and was thinking, okay, it's probably about ready to wrap up because it's kind of feeling like it's long. But that was the only thing. Other than that, and that's not really a complaint in this case. Sometimes it would be a complaint, but not here. This is setting it up to be a quite interesting looking story, and hopefully it'll be as decent as the first one. I talked about some of my issues regarding the first film. I did like it though. Despite that, I did enjoy the film okay. It was one of the more decent horror type films out there. There are not many of them out there. There's a lot of horror movies, but not necessarily a lot of fairly decent horror movies. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I did not go see the first one in theaters, but I don't know. It's depending on what's going on. Maybe I'll go see this in theaters. Maybe not. We'll see. It just all depends. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing it. And if I do happen to check it out in theaters, or whenever I watch it, if I feel, compelled enough to make a review video, I'll do that. But just that's all dependent on my time and how moved I am to create, to sit down and take the time to make a review video of it. Well, we'll see. Okay, that is it for this one, you guys. Bye.